Good morning and welcome. I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. Today is Wednesday and got a little bit of time, so I'll get a quick reading in here. So trying to wake up early, trying to be responsible here. So let's get started. I'm going to use the Barbieri Tarot and the Shadow or the Witch's Tarot for clarifying. Hope you all are doing fantastic. Let's see what's going on today. Okay, current situation. Knight of Wands, present influence. Two of Swords, future influence. Judgment, what you don't see or what to look for. Sorry, Two of Wands, unexpected. Ace of Pentacles, and where does this lead? Six of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, and Temperance is at the bottom of the deck. Maybe there's I feel like there is something here like on your mind that's keeping you I mean, it feels more like alchemy to me. Looking at the other cards with the Judgment and the Knight of Wands. Even the Ace of Pentacles. It's like you're creating your own space almost. So we have the Knight of Wands in the current situation. And that is, there could be travel. There could be someone coming in that's really a lot of passionate, whatever like situation that you're super passionate about. But there is a decision to be made. And this is what's keying this energy. So you know you need to make a choice. And I think you're excited about it. Like, I feel like it's like, okay, I got to make a choice. Like, let's do this. Let's go. Let's clarify the Knight of Wands because I really feel like it's saying, like, yeah, I need to. It's like it's your decision here. What's cool with the Two of Wands, what to look for, and the Ace of Pentacles in unexpected is there's a feeling of definitely something starting. So this, I feel like with this Knight of Wands, there is some kind of energy coming in that's got you really excited. Tell me more about this Knight of Wands. Page of Swords, Hangman, and Two of Wands. I would say this is something you've learned from a situation that you've had to look differently. That's definitely really good energy coming in. Let's clarify the Two of Swords too. So that Two of Wands, you know, showing up again. There's definitely a plan here for moving forward. So that's really good. And it has to do with something that you really thought about in a different way. Tell me more about this Two of Swords. Okay, the High Priestess, Ten of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. Wow. There's something too here about a new opportunity or a commitment that you're getting ready to make and you're deciding about it. It does have to do with your stability. It could be your home. The Three of Pentacles, though, is you're working with someone on this. So I think that's where the decision lies, like on who do you really want to work with on this, or do you really want the people that are around you? Not that they're bad. It's just you're making that decision. But you want to make that decision before you make the commitment. I still think you're pretty excited about it with that Knight of Wands sitting there. So it feels to me like there is really good energy. The Two of Wands is forward movement. It's making those plans. This is what you need to look for. Tell me more about this Two of Wands. I feel like this is saying, oh, I didn't do the Judgment. I'm so sorry. Judgment. I got to do the Judgment. That's an important card. So this is the future influence. And I do feel like this is definitely a renewal feeling. And I think it comes from once you make that choice. And once you make that decision, then you feel rejuvenated to go into what this is. Tell me more about this Judgment. Four of Pentacles, Two of Swords, Four of Swords. This is something that you've been holding on to and you've been really kind of thinking about making a decision on. And I feel like with the Four of Swords, okay, like that's something that you've had to kind of overcome. It doesn't necessarily mean healing, but it can. And it could mean the taking time a little bit too. It's not just about healing per se. It could be about stepping back away from a situation. But with the Four of Pentacles, it's definitely something that you've been holding on to for sure. And then that's, I feel like the Two of Wands. Yeah, you need to look for this energy. Not only do you need to move forward, but you need to kind of map it out too. So it's not asking you to, it's asking you to keep going, but consider the route you take, and look at the route you're going to take to get there. Tell me about this Two of Wands, please. Seven of Swords, Four of Cups, Eight of Cups. So it's asking you, yeah, to look at something that maybe has not fulfilled you. Like maybe that there's something that wasn't, someone or something that you didn't feel was honest. There was something hidden about it. But it's been something that you've been considering and dreaming about. And it does feel like to me, like you have to take the right path. This is the Eight of Cups. If you're going to walk away, make sure you have a direction in mind, how you're going to get there. The Ace of Pentacles is in the unexpected. So this is kind of a new opportunity. For some of you, it could be money. Let's clarify it, because Ace of Pentacles can be about an income coming in, especially if it's a surprise. Is there some kind of surprise, money coming in, or is it, what's this? What is this new thing? Could be money, could be a new opportunity, could be a new beginning. Usually with the Ace of Pentacles, though, I like it. If it's a new beginning, a new start, it's it feels to me very solid, right? Very, very stable start. Tell me more about this Ace of Pentacles. Justice, Eight of Swords, Six of Pentacles. So this is about something that it could be there was something logistically holding you back. And in some cases, with the Six of Pentacles, I almost feel like it could have been, if it's like work or something, it's almost like someone was holding you back on purpose, like holding you back from another opportunity. And I feel like you will be surprised, because what you're going to do is find that, I think with the Six of Pentacles, is you'll be in a position to, I think, get back, because that's the Ace. But this does have to do with a situation. With the Justice there and the Eight of Swords, maybe someone wasn't being straight up with you and holding you back. There was something holding you back that was not honest with that Seven of Swords there. This is followed by the Six of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. So there is recognition coming in, and this is also celebration to some degree or another, because usually what you're seeing with the Six of Wands, him on his horse, people going, yay, cheering him on, all the recognition, public recognition. Um, the Two of Pentacles is balancing things out, but the Knight of Cups is, I think, a really good, could be a message coming in or someone coming towards you that, you know what, that will set things straight, not dishonest, someone that cares about you. Tell me more about this Six of Wands, please. What is the Six of Wands? Six of Wands. Knight of Swords, Fool, Three of Swords. This feels like, it feels to me like there is an opportunity to take a leap of faith. I think the Three of Swords, I mean, I don't think the Three of Swords is bad. I think it's something that you've been missing and that maybe you have felt separated from. It's Three of Swords isn't always sadness. It can be about, or broken heart. It can be literally about distance. It's usually a separation of some sort. But I feel like with this Knight of Swords, it's coming back around. So, but I do feel like too, the recognition can be, do I want to take this leap because I've been dissed in the past, right? With the Three of Swords, you're also looking out for yourself. I'm almost getting that feeling like this new opportunity. Do I really want to set myself up? And going back, because this is all about decision here. And then the Two of Pentacles, the twos are all about balance. And to me, balance can always be about decision making. Tell me more about this Two of Pentacles, please. What is this Two of Pentacles? Tell me more. What is this Two of Pentacles? Okay, Two of Wands again, Hangman again, the World. Yeah, this is asking you if you really want to level up, world, you know, grow, you know, feel, really reach your goals. That the Two of Wands here. So the Two of Pentacles is coming from this, okay, I need to move forward. Okay, how am I going to do this? I've got to look at this completely different. Again, we had the Three of Swords with that Six of Wands. So I need to do this differently, because if I want to reach my goals here, I can't do it the same way. I can't make those same plans. I just can't do this the same way. I got to do it differently. And I feel like too that you need to kind of get out of your head a little bit too with that because the Two of Wands is also about, I mean, the Two of Pentacles, excuse me, is about balance. So there is a feeling like you might need to, you know, kind of go, I can't focus on this. Then it goes to the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups is definitely, it can be romantic energy, but no matter what, it feels good and it feels right. It doesn't have to be romantic, but it can be, oh, I don't know, like kind of a sweet feeling. And I feel like this is someone maybe looking out for you or coming in that it just feels like I got this feeling of like being blanketed, not necessarily comfort, but being kind of taken care of, where you feel like at least that you have someone by your side. That's what I'm thinking here. Tell me about this Knight of Cups. The Magician, Seven of Wands, Two of Swords. This is someone you've been thinking about, though, with the Seven of Wands, the Magician. So this could be an energy, not necessarily a romantic relationship, but an energy of, this is something that you've had to stand your ground on because maybe they weren't being completely forthcoming. And I feel like with the Two of Swords, then there's another, this is part of the decision that you're making. Do I want to move forward? It has to do with this Two of Swords and your present influence again. This is an important decision for you because, again, there's that feeling of the Three of Swords getting hurt and you don't want to revisit that. What is our advice for this reading, please? What is our advice? Five of Wands. I would be just very careful about getting in any kind of conflicts today. Just really hone in on what you need to. Maybe in some cases, keep your opinion to yourself. Because I'm not saying forever, but I'm saying maybe today. It could be that um, conflict or challenges could come up really more easily, especially with this situation. If you're looking for a new opportunity, it's not necessarily not standing up for yourself, but being careful how you do it. Like don't do it, with fight in your mind, kind of just, okay, this is how I feel, or this is what I think. But just be careful about getting over emotional. Over emoting is what I was going to say, but I feel like that's what that is. Is there anything else we need to know today? What else do we need to know? What else is out there? Oh, just give me 3 cards. Anything else we need to know about this? Queen of Swords, Chariot, Strength. So, yeah, I mean, I feel like with that Queen of Swords is also kind of like a Two of Wands, only the Queen of Swords is definitely much more directional, much more black and white. I feel like, you'll be really focused on where you want to go with that Chariot. I feel like with that Queen of Swords, you've got like a goal in mind, and then the Chariot is the energy that you take on to get there. It just feels like it just really starts moving. There is a feeling though of getting to the point where you I feel like this whole energy gets you more confident and brings in the confidence and like I don't need somebody. I can do this. Like it's not need like in we all need somebody, but you don't go into a relationship with need in mind. You know, you go into it with want. And if you go into it with need, then it becomes, you know, a different situation, right? So I feel like you'll be having a lot more confidence with this situation. But the big thing here is, again, going back to those plans, Queen of Swords. So I feel like that's going to be happening. And I feel like the Chariot matches that Knight of Wands energy as well. So there is definitely something happening where you're going to be shooting out. I would keep a real close eye on that Ace of Pentacles, you know, because that that new opportunity is going to spark something within you as well. I think it does make you look at the situation with that Six of Wands, like going, okay, I got this has to be a decision that I can live with because I know I was hurt in the past. Or you just don't want to be disappointed too much, but or you're afraid of getting hurt. Any of those things. It doesn't necessarily mean it happened in the past. But that's usually where we get our fears. That's usually why we're, you know, deciding on whether to move forward. It's usually because there's some situation in the past that's making us go, you know, thinking about it, or even low our gut too. You know, sometimes our little voice says, be careful. So there you have your reading for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit that like button. It really does help. And have a great day.